Greetings and salutations, all you friends and family, fans and followers of the Zita Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, big and small, short and tall, thank you for joining us for episode Wine'em Dine'em 69'em of The Revolution. As always, I am your handsome and talented host with the most from the east to the west coast, like peanut butter on your breakfast toast, Emperor Zita. Coming to you from, once again, the greatest place in the world, the Fortress of Solitude in Etobicoke, Ontario, Canada. So this week, Lord Frank and Lady Iris of the land of Ciccione join us as we head down for a special trip to Center Island. Plus, I have my SummerSlam predictions for you this week, and an improvised comic book day with a special guest appearance by Paul Scoop Bridges. Anyways, that is enough from me. Let's get on with the show. Rock and roll, baby! And here we go.
So Mr. Man is 7 months old now. He's got a bit of a cold, so he's been a bit cranky the past few days. Not fun. He's cranky like his father when he's sick. Whiny, groggy, cries a lot. Went to the doctors. It's all up in his sinuses. He's slowly getting better. When his nose is running and you put a wipe it, he can't stand it. I kind of don't blame him because he probably gets a little bit sore after a while. He's on a nasal spray. It's just an over-the-counter. It's like a Hydrosense. It's almost kind of like a Duristan, except it's non-medicated. It's sensitive for little babies. The first time he got it done, he hated it. Now he sort of tolerates it. Yeah, his nose isn't running as much anymore now. His mood is a little bit better the past couple days. He's giggling more and not as cranky and whiny like his father. The first few days, like he couldn't sleep the first night, he couldn't breathe. But then he was sleeping a lot more. And I guess because it takes a lot out of him. But he's still not sleeping through the night, but he does like that.
She put my hand in between her thighs. Night wasn't getting any younger. It was a sobering thought. So have another drink and give me all you got. Let me go. They come and rock the world. Let me go. They make me shimmer and shake. Standing on midnight rain. I got my head on tight for the shade. Let me go. Come on, take me home.
So this week is SummerSlam. And the worst part about the whole debacle is that they have The Miz as the host of SummerSlam. They couldn't have got HBK to do the hosting duties as well as the pre-show. So speaking of the pre-show, we have a US title match with RVD versus Dean Ambrose. You know RVD's not going to win that match because the Shield is going to come out and interfere, which is going to cause Big Show and Mark Henry to come out and interfere. And Vicky Guerrero might take a page out of Teddy Long's playbook and make a 6-man tag match. Then we have the bathroom break match, or should I say the Divas match. It's going to be Brie Bella versus probably the best diva in the WWE wrestling-wise in Natalya. I'd like to say Natalya is going to take this, but we all know one of the Bella twins in a match means they're going to win because one of them's fucking John Cena. Speaking of divas, we have a mixed gender tag match with Caitlyn and Ziggler versus Big E and AJ. This is what they have Dolph Ziggler doing now. What a waste of his amazing talent and a waste of time on the show. I think Dolph and Caitlyn are going to take this one just because they've gotten screwed over the past few months by Big E and AJ. Then we have former partners Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow battling it out in a singles match because Cody decided to mess with Sandow's briefcase, which has been a very interesting and compelling storyline the past few weeks since Money in the Bank. I really see Sandow walking out with the win on this one using underhanded tactics, possibly with a disqualification. Then one match that I'm actually looking forward to, Kane versus Bray Wyatt and his family. We all know Kane is not going to win this match, mainly because he's leaving to shoot another movie, a sequel to the really bad one he shot before. It's nice to see Bray Wyatt and his family getting a push because they are the most interesting thing going in WWE right now.
It's closer time.
Then we come to my most anticipated match of the night. We are going to see CM Punk battling it out with Brock Lesnar. This is going to be the match of the night. There is no way anybody else is going to top this match. We all know Brock Lesnar is going to have Paul Heyman in his corner, and that somehow Curtis Axel is going to make his presence known in the match. And I think even through all of these insurmountable odds, CM Punk is still going to walk out the winner. And I just want to see him get his hands on Paul Heyman. Then we have the first of two League 2 Championship title matches for the night, and Christian getting a shot again out of nowhere against ADR. It's nice that they're giving Christian a push since he's returned. He's been gone for almost a year. I really want to see Christian walk out with the title. So I'll predict Christian wins the title, but knowing WWE, they'll keep it on waste of time ADR. Hopefully Christian wins it because Ricardo Rodriguez distracts ADR, and that becomes the next feud going.
Yes!
Then finally, the final match of the night, the one they've been hyping up more than anything, John Cena versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. Now, the one thing about this match that I'm very happy about is that they didn't have the Bellas involved in the build for the match at all. They just had Daniel Bryan and John Cena going at it between the two of them. Now, Triple H announced himself on Monday as a special guest referee for this match. So, like I said, it's going to get very convoluted. You know Vince is going to show up and Stephanie too. Somehow Daniel Bryan will get screwed out of the match, or John Cena will get screwed out of the match. You know it's not going to be a straight finish, pulling for Daniel Bryan. But my prediction is going to be that John Cena walks out the champion as always. However, there could be one quick twist. Randy Orton has not been booked for SummerSlam, but he is the Money in the Bank winner. So whoever wins this match will be getting RKO'd out of their title. One thing I can predict for sure is that my favorite wrestler, Zack Ryder, will not be on the card this week. I don't even think he'll get a backstage segment at SummerSlam, even though he got to wrestle on SmackDown. Jobbing out to Curtis Axel as a way to get Paul Heyman to push a promo, but he also wrestled on Superstars and won. I'm hoping this is the beginning of a renewed push for Ryder. Well, he cut his hair again and he's spiking it one more time. Please, hopefully, this means Zack Ryder will actually get pushed after SummerSlam. Down to Center on today, so we're going to get you guys some footage down there, show you guys all the cool stuff that they have down there. We're just about to get on the boat. This is Catherine's first time ever on a boat. So we have the Empress, we have Princess Katherine, and we have Lady Iris and Lord Frank holding his godson, little Prince Anthony, waiting for our ferry to come in. Before we even make the boat trip.
Anthony has crashed.
It's so fun. The ride on the road. Play the games and first I want to run and watch.
So we are here. Mia Familia up there.
Got a pretty big one.
Oh my God, what a pretty big one.
Okay, let's go ride.
Thank you.
So we're standing here in front of one of only 30 wooden carousels left in the world here at Center Island, and this is going to be Anthony's first ride ever on anything. Anthony! Look at Papa! They're just huge.
We're going to start with blue, I think. And we're going to start with a pink or chocolate or a vanilla cake. Which one do you want? This one? Come on, let's do this one. See? They came out good. Yeah, we need popcorn. So give a moment. You haven't tried that one yet. I want to go on the island.
What?
I want some candy. But it's done. I'm playing this. Spinning spaghetti apple chocolate too. No way, Jose. This is Anthony. Look at me, look at me. The good stuff let me do. He likes this stuff. Like a haunted home. And having a picnic. You didn't know that. Bananas for my friend and me too. Because we need bananas, so I have to go now.
Hello people, it's comic book day. So this week, unfortunately, we did record our comic book day intro, but Anthony pushed a button on my phone and erased all the footage. So we do have comic book day, but we had to re-record the intro. It is actually the day after comic book day. So we went there, me and Catherine, by ourselves this week. No Anthony, no Mummy. We didn't have to worry about the stroller or the Steps of Doom. And we even ran into Paul, who showed up to say hello. We have only 3 more weeks with my lovely co-host here because then she will be in school, and unfortunately I'll be stuck doing comic book day all alone. We will see you soon, people.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Kingsway Theater.
This week I want to plug a number of Marvel books, something our friends at Interspace don't want to do. Thor, God of Thunder, The God Bomb. This is a damn good series. This is well written and well drawn. The other titles I want to recommend strongly, we're looking at the Wolverine. Alan Davis is back, and hopefully for the 6 issues the storyline is going to go. One of the best artists in comic books, bar none. Alan Davis' work is just superb. I love this guy's artwork. The guy knows how to draw, and simple as that. And now we're going to move on to another big book, and of course this is Marvel's Infinity. This is the big invasion book, which of course is going to be spearheaded by our fun friend, Mr. Thanos. Yes, this is one of the best villains Marvel's got. The first issue is actually very thick, and it's surprising, but this is Marvel, of course, and they do things like this on occasion when they have a nice thick book, to start you off with and stuff, right? So, not to be forgotten, the Fantastic Four, Fraction, vaguely on this book. Now, the thing about this book is that, unfortunately, both Matt Fraction and Mark Bagley are going to be leaving it, so enjoy it while you can. This is nicely done. I know a lot of people are not a big fan of Mark Bagley, but he does a competent job for one of the few $2.99 books that Marvel's actually got. And before I forget, Part 4 of the Trinity War, which is important in the DC big war and stuff. This is, of course, going to lead to the big September with all the villains involved. I would recommend Justice League of America number 7. Jeff Johns is writing it. Thank you very much.
Okay. Continuing that fight, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Without Kryptonite, Batman is bat smush in a fight.
I was listening to an old Spaceman podcast back in 2007, yes, and he was saying the price of gold is actually related to the price of heroin. It's no other correlation. It has no correlation to supply and demand, because most of the demand is from the purchase of heroin in the Golden Triangle. That's why hence it's called Golden Triangle. The tribespeople who grow it there only want gold. They don't want any fiat currency. Well, that's why in Hong Kong there's like twice as much gold traded in Hong Kong exchange than London and New York's gold exchange combined. They're actually taking all the gold and actually buying heroin with it. He also said the main people who benefit from all this heroin trade is not the people who grew it, like the media says. It's actually the royal families of Europe. They are actually the original and first, and still are owners of all the drug trade. That's why you can never get rid of the drug trade. So Queen Elizabeth and all those royalty in Europe, they actually benefit and still benefiting from all the drug trade in Afghanistan. He said something quite profound, I thought. You have Afghanistan in the middle of war, most people would just move out and they would flee the war. But why did the poppy farming exploded 36 times what it used to be? People usually would flee wars. They wouldn't stay and grow poppy fields. Saying the war is actually more of a cover-up to actually keep the field safe from other people who want to, I guess, invest in heroin. He says China and Britain has become partners, and they keep the Golden Triangle off limits to other people besides the royal families who control it.
Well, that's it. It's done. Another week of fun is over here at the Zita Nation. Thank you for joining us for episode 69 of The Revolution, and come back next week for a brand new episode right here on YouTube. Go back and check out all 68 of my other episodes right here on YouTube, and subscribe to my channel, one word, Emperor Zita, right here on YouTube. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD. Find them on iTunes and follow them on Twitter for all the news about their brand new album at Drop Dead Pinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Head down to Excalibur Comics at 3030 Bloor Street West for all of your comic book related needs. And in the heat of the worlds, follow the buzzards.